All right, everybody, welcome back to Skill Check. I'm your substitute interim dungeon master, Blue Eyes White Privilege, and I'm here to run you guys through the next episode of Lifebringers while our other dungeon master, Ryan, is out, enjoying life and living it to the fullest and not suffering.
Yeah.
When we last left off, you guys had gotten to a boat docking house, and after destroying a bunch of undead fish people, you found this ghost cleric guy who fixed it up, gave you guys some insight on trials that you're going to be going for, and hopped on the boat and went out to sea. You engaged with the first two trials, one of which was hoisting a castaway off of the ocean and onto the boat, and the second of which was fighting a storm, although Hugh just asked it politely to bounce away, and it obliged. And now it is getting to be the end of day 3 of being here in this loop, so to speak. And you guys are traveling eastward, towards the Ocean Temple. Is there anything that you guys want to do? You guys have your cleric buddy on the boat, and you guys have your time.
There were wraiths coming.
Yeah.
Well, there were wraiths in the sky, but they're quite a great distance away.
Okay.
You imagine that they are traveling in your direction.
He's lulling us into a
Can
false
I get
sense
a
of
Something like
security,
that.
approximation number of hours until they get here?
Over 20.
How about
Over 20 hours.
Long rest.
A long rest is 8 hours.
Well, I was asking my crew here. Is anyone injured or need spell slots back?
I'm gonna probably need some spell slots.
It's also nighttime.
We also have if we just spend 8 hours resting, it's only 12 hours till the wraiths come.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm fine with that. Yep. And if we want to move somewhere, we can sleep in shifts.
We can also move the boat as we sleep.
We can also have the little ghost guy maybe pilot the ship. I don't know if he can.
Him and Shmi.
All right, so
I forget what the
I guess
pirate's
we can also
name
just
is.
say we were
It's
waking
not
up
written.
Penny.
from our long rest.
Penny
of the Gojoy.
Penny of the Gojoy.
That's
Yes.
right.
Is that true?
that is
Thank
true. I have
fuck.
it written down.
Let's go!
No,
All right, it's not in the fucking notepad that we use. I'm so sad. Yeah. Oh shit, we meant to. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, you guys have. It's all of you. Seven is gonna go bounce off to I don't know, the galley and just turn into a dime. And
He's practicing being a dolphin.
Yeah, exactly.
He just got it.
Maybe he can be our anchor.
Yeah, he'll just be the anchor for the episode. And then you guys have Aetherius and Penny on board as well before you guys take your long rest.
Cool.
Anything you guys want to do, want to talk about, want to talk to?
I want to talk to Penny.
Okay.
I want to just ask, hey man, where were you guys going on your ship when this happened? Were you headed towards that water temple?
Oh, we were, sailing on the ocean, and we were, well, to be very honest, we were just staying on the ocean to avoid all of the undead.
You okay, man? You sound different.
No, I just, just being in the ocean water, I'm
the
getting
seawater
used to
does
breathing
pretty
air and not, salt water.
Yeah, I forgot I was talking to you like a...
Oh, shit. Right. Yes, you sounded different just there, too.
Yeah, it was the seawater.
Right, well,
Afterwards.
it seems that we're both a little different tonight.
I'm also gonna lean over and be like, I forgot Benny was on the ship. I don't know that I trust them if we're all asleep.
He's swapping the poop deck.
Are you using salt water?
Glad we had that conversation.
No, I was told to do it with my spit.
Well, I read a YouTube comment that said salt water is actually good.
I knew you were not going to let go of this. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Then yes, I'm using salt water. I know that it's safe for the ship.
Yes, it is.
It expands the wood and it helps actually create a tighter seal.
Well, if you think about it, did every pirate ship bring fresh water just to swamp the poop?
Exactly.
If that happened, we
Potable
wouldn't have
water
water
is too
in
valuable.
anymore.
I don't know why are they pirates. It just happens.
I thought you were a country fella. Y'all.
I don't know my identity
I see.
anymore.
Now you're very familiar with these here waters. How many ships do you think probably were heading over to the... How often were things going to the water temple?
Well, by the water temple, there's a fishing village. So a lot of trade going in and out of there, I would say.
Okay.
Back when, things weren't all going to shit, it was maybe upwards of 15 ships per week, in and out of port.
Did you ever have to go through the trials?
No, I wasn't going to the temple.
Well, have you never been ever to the temple?
I've seen it from the sea, though.
Have you heard tales of what they're... What
Oh, I've heard many a tale of what happens within the sea temple. All of it's probably a bunch of, cornswoggle that pirates tell to each other and doesn't mean a lick of anything.
Do you get what to your corn?
He said cornswoggle. You gotta update your lingo, buddy. Alrighty, I just wanted to check, see if you maybe knew what this third little thing we're gonna get into here is. This third trial.
No.
Okay, well I figured it was worth a shot, wasn't it, guys?
That was a good try.
Alright.
You guys see Otharius in the back, just kind of looking at you guys like. He looks devious and all excited.
I'm not talking to the pirate anymore, so I'm gonna switch my voice back. I don't like how he's looking very nefarious. I thought he was a very sweet guy who liked us.
No, I mean he's not looking like evil. He's just looking like. Ooh.
Hey, what's up, Atharius?
We can't talk to him.
Yeah, he speaks Aquan.
It was Chase that Chase could talk to him.
Yeah.
If you guys want to
gonna
use
go-
Chase
no,
as a translator,
I'm gonna
you
go
may.
up to Atharius.
Sure.
We don't need Chase for this.
I see.
I'm gonna look at him,
Mm-hmm.
point to the wraiths,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say,
He looks up at that and he kind of looks at it and he goes, "Man, podcast is loving this."
okay, and then
You're kind of asking him what the third trial is.
yeah, what's 3?
He looks at it. He looks down and he goes like this.
The bone serpent.
That's much better than what I was going to say. Why am I a pirate? I can't stop.
You're the 7 seas. Do that to you.
Arr. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's a bone serpent.
Okay.
There be bone serpents. Okay, we figured it out.
Does anybody still have the little trials thing written down, like what it said?
We never learned that.
Yeah, what is it?
Well, they didn't tell us.
The Song of Praise.
Oh, I'll just read it not in character.
Yeah,
Sure.
I can't
Oh
read.
yeah.
It's sing to the sea, let your voice be free. Sing to the statue, let the sisters hear your plea. Sing upon the sigil and be granted entry.
Okay, so that's like when we get to the temple.
Hmm.
And we've
is
had 2 trials already? Was the storm considered a
I
trial?
think the second,
one is still
kinda
coming.
there. It's just like slow.
It's not here yet.
I feel like it's from like Monster University or whatever, where the snail's like, but the wraiths are just like, barely moving. That's a long time for us to be able to see them clearly and then not get to us.
They are just a very long ways away.
Gotcha. Good eyesight.
Yeah. I mean, you
okay.
don't have anything interrupting the line of sight.
That's true. If we're going to sleep, I feel like somebody has to watch Penny.
First nightly watch?
Oh wait, 7 has sentinel.
That's
7 does have Sentinel.
Can we use 7?
Yeah, sure.
All
Can
right.
we also can he like flip a screen around that says like, I've seen sea serpents before. This is what they kind of do.
Yeah, sure. 7 will. I'll roll a nature check for Chase. That was pretty good.
Saves the day.
Thank you, Chase.
You see 7 flip a monitor over on his chest, and you see like a little tiny it's like a hand-drawn animatic of a serpent in the sea, and it just shows like it opens its mouth and it shoots water, and then it coils around a ship and crushes it, and it sinks, and then it shows another sea serpent that is made of bones and a real sea serpent, and they just kind of look into frame and kind of like question marks appear everywhere. He doesn't know what a bone serpent would do differently or the same, but he knows that a regular sea serpent does those things.
Shit. I was hoping he would know how much health they have.
No.
But he'd have deep lore on them.
Nope.
I think I've seen this one.
Really?
That ends, if you read into the end of it, if we find the bone serpent and normal serpent, they'll fall in love
Wow.
and leave us alone.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Just like I.
We're so screwed.
Anything else before your long rest?
I'm gonna go sleep.
Sleep.
Sounds good. You guys go to sleep, and 7 will be taking a sentinel's rest, and I'll roll perception for him. Chase should have me roll for him more often. You guys wake up fully rejuvenated, and day belongs to you. And you guys see as Otharius is standing at the edge of the boat. He looks kind of like half excited, but half kind of like, oh man, I'm a damn ghost.
So true.
But he's excited for the trial.
Yeah, because he can't die again.
True.
All right, guys, how are we getting ready for this big serpent?
I'll hit it
Okay.
when we find it. Unless you guys have a better plan.
I'll try and get inside of it. Kill it from the inside out.
Feel like we've really got this move down to a science.
Yeah, it should be pretty easy.
I can go up in the crow's nest, and I have the sword Hugh gave me for my birthday when it was all our birthdays, and I can drop it from really high, maybe like in Harry Potter when it goes through the basilisk's head.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Do we not think that'll work?
I think that sounds great.
I don't know how big a bone serpent is.
Probably like 2 or 3 feet.
Probably, yeah.
It's probably not very big.
Thinking it kind of is like.
What's the size
2
of
or
a
3
bone?
feet on that map.
The size of a bone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, somebody move your little token one space over. You guys are entering Alpha Green.
Alrighty.
You got this. Watch your Diet Coke. Or your Coke.
Yeah, it's a regular Coke.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm not watching my figure. I'm sorry. Oh.
So yeah, I think let's go.
Keep sailing.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
keep it
Do you have a
pushing.
different plan? You had a face.
You could.
Should we worry about the wraiths first?
Looking off in the distance, it seems like it's still a little while until they're gonna get there
I'm thinking.
or get to you
Well,
guys.
now, like, we're gonna fight the serpent, and then we're gonna be hurt, and then the wraiths are gonna be on top.
Is it like 12 hours now away?
Yeah.
Okay. Could you fly up and see how far the serpent is? See if you can see it from the air?
Sure.
Because if we fought the
Can I
serpent
do
now,
that?
we
Yeah.
can long rest
Okay,
again.
I'll do that.
You fly straight up. Go ahead and roll perception.
Oh, well, now we're screwed.
Go
I
ahead and roll.
I cast guidance.
I was about to say,
Sure.
can I give
Add a
them bardic
D4.
inspiration?
Okay, I don't know if.
Yeah, bardic
Yes.
inspiration.
Okay.
Does that mean I get advantage?
Nope.
We're sailing away.
What is Bardic Inspiration?
Plus a D8.
Don't see the sea serpent, so we don't die today.
Okay, good roll.
12. Wait, 13.
You added the D4 from 4.
Yep. Cool.
And a
I rolled a
D6.
3 on my original D20.
Hey, guess what? Big sea serpent's not exactly very stealthy. You do see serpents in the distance. They seem to be making their way in your direction, and they look pretty horrifying. You see spine bones sticking out of the water as they swim in your direction.
Do I get a relative count?
You see 2 of them. It's a pair, and they seem to be maybe like 70 feet long.
Smaller. And if I had to guess, if nothing happened and they just kept swimming right at us, how long would it take for them to reach our boat?
Probably like 3 minutes.
Oh,
I think.
I will land and relay that information.
Okay.
How many were there?
You're making me actually relay the
Yeah.
information. 2.
Were they already in love?
I couldn't say.
That means we
I
have a
didn't
chance.
roll hard for that.
Were they both made out of bone?
Could I see that one was bone?
They were both bone.
Oh, yes.
We're fucked.
On the owlbear, if any of you would like to reposition your place on the ship, please do so now.
Can I take the helm?
You are allowed to put yourself wherever you'd like.
Which direction were they coming from?
So I would say please do. They are coming from in front of the ship.
Okay.
So from the east.
Are they made entirely out of bone? Like there's no like fleshy anything in there?
It seems like it, at least from what he says. But for the purpose of your ability, you are still going to be able to find a way in. Like there's gaps in bone that you can explode between and turn them into confetti.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna jump in the water.
Sounds good.
No, I can't turn the boat around.
Prior to initiative, can I bless a couple people?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys have any preparatory action you would like to take, please
I'm
do
going
so.
to bless Hugh, Hemp, and. Do you have good radiant stuff?
Kind of. I have a spirit. No, I don't actually. Hold on. No, I don't.
Okay. Then Shark.
Okay.
I don't
And
know.
that is
Hashtag
that you can,
blessed.
on attack roll, or saving throw, you can add a d4 to your rolls.
And that is a concentration spell.
I forgot that I do a spiritual.
No.
It's not?
It's not.
Never mind, it's not. It's the best spell in the game.
2 rolls.
So I'd like to.
I was like, I
mention
haven't ever done
we,
that before.
No, it is. It is concentration.
Before we took the boat, We also took a bunch of.
Well, we
cannons.
haven't done that right ever before.
It's okay.
We took cannons and
What is?
cannonballs.
Bless. I
Yep.
guess it's
Ah,
concentrate.
You have the cannonballs prepped.
Where are the cannons at?
They're below deck, and oh no, I guess you could have them on top. You said that you're organizing them. I don't have a token for them, so I will simply draw some rectangles for you.
I would like to have 2 cannons on top and a couple more below deck.
Sounds good. I'll put. Well, do you want them?
Basically,
If you would like, you can draw them, and put them wherever you like.
Thanks, Dad.
Of course.
While in the water, I'm going to shape self and just go completely flat like water.
Like, oh,
Straight up just
is
like
this a
water.
stealth? Go ahead and roll stealth for me.
That's a 15.
Sounds good. Oh no, I need to know which serpent is doing which perception check. Sorry. Okay, sounds good. Anything else? Any more preparatory action before we go to initiative?
I'm going to get up towards the front.
Sounds good.
You said you're putting cannons?
Yeah, we already have the cannons. I'm just putting them down so you can see where they're at.
Perfect.
I'm going to place 7 near the middle, and I'm just going to have him act as a heal bot. If you guys want, you can go to him, and he'll just use all of his spells to heal you guys whenever he can.
So we have cannons.
I'll roll initiative for him, actually.
Is there a process to firing these?
I'll say that you light them and they fire, but they can only fire straight. Like angling them is not going to be something. You're going to have to move the serpent if you want to hit them.
What
Or
about
move-
like reload
move
time
the
kind of
boat?
thing?
Reload time will take an action.
Okay.
I mean, we can turn the boat though, right?
You could turn the boat, but
Okay.
this map,
Yeah, I understand.
like what we'll do is instead of turning the boat map, I'll move the serpents in the direction that you will be turning the boat.
Appreciate it.
7 got an initiative of 3, and everybody else go ahead and roll initiative. We're going in, baby.
All right, Danny.
You see as these massive worms extend themselves from the ocean, and they are covered in, well, they are bone, and sharp bone at that. You can see that there are a bunch of fish that are just skewered on like their rib bones. And Otharius looks at them, and he looks at you guys like he's extremely shocked, and he just fucking runs away and goes below deck. All right, initiative 25 to 20.
25.
Holy shit!
Big dog.
20.
20. Did you guys know Jesse has been putting in
21?
below like every single 20 to 15?
18.
18 for Stewie.
Right. 18 as well.
Ooh! Who has a higher dex? Probably Stewie?
Non-skill check stuff. We just won an
Mine's
8 minute
+2.
and 47 overtime.
What's your plus?
Was
that game two?
Okay, you
No,
guys
game
can
But
go.
you can go first since
did
you're
we
more
four?
familiar with ships,
Yeah.
and I have no
Oh, that was game
clue.
4. No, it was 2-2. Actually, no, I think 4. I think that was game.
Boom! Look at those. Look at those bad girls.
Okay, and the rest of you guys. Oh, Penny also is going below
I'm
deck.
11. Sorry, I might have missed that.
11.
Also an 11.
Oh, nice. Best
They
friend.
won't.
Oh, I have a question about the boots of springing.
Yep.
I can jump 30 feet. Do I take fall damage from it? Or does
You
it
do.
Kind of, okay.
If you jump straight up.
I was gonna
So high jump and long jump are calculated differently. I actually looked this up recently for 5e rules. If you do a long jump, you will jump 30 feet, and that will not give you fall damage. But if you high jump, I think that you can jump half your strength score up or some shit like that, and that you will get fall damage for. It doesn't. You're not a bucket falling or whatever they call it these days.
Okay, if as we're preparing, I click my heels together for my boots of speed.
Perfect.
I'm also going to be flying near the front of the boat.
Sounds good.
What if I
He's
did the
flying.
Avengers
Do we
out
have
here?
full?
Yeah,
do we
right.
have Lar carry one of the cannons around?
No.
I don't think I can do that.
That's too hard, but that would be fucking insane.
It's like the two.
What if I peerless athlete?
Yeah, sure, fuck it. Carry a cannon on your shoulder.
Other question: how would you treat these cannons shooting people out of them?
You guys are much too big except for
Okay.
you, and Hugh could probably fit into one of them. But I don't know. It would probably hurt and also launch you like 300 feet in whatever direction you'd like.
Okay.
So if you miss, you're fucked.
Yeah,
So I'm going to spend my channel divinity to peerless athlete before initiative.
sounds good. Yeah, carry a cannon with you, why don't you?
Yeah.
It's literally the
You
direction.
won't be able to reload it though. Because
Yeah.
you can carry the cannon and it has one shot and you can and then just fucking drop it into the
If
ocean.
I fly it over to someone, they could reload it on my back.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably.
It's like the Helldiver's weapon.
We've literally made you into like the direct hit soldier from Team Fortress 2.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's start the initiative. Hugh, you're up.
All right, I'm just gonna stay floating here and.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I can see these creatures. You
I
can't
thought we
yet.
were waiting for them to come out.
Yeah, here they are. Bang.
Oh.
What the?
Oh,
Bang.
they were coming out from the front.
Whoa, mine didn't upload or reload.
Okay.
Wait, why did someone take my cannon?
Oh my god! I forgot it was attached. I'm so sorry. I was like, oh, what happened to one of the cannons?
My cannon! Okay, now that you can see them, go for it.
Yeah, I'm just floating here, all stealthy. I'm just gonna drift with the waves over to this guy here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just lie and wait, hoping that he'll pop up through the water and take me with him.
They are already up
they're
and
already
sticking
out
out of the water, yeah.
Oh,
So there's some part of it that's in the water that you could try and subsume into.
then that's what I'll do. I'll float into him right here.
Sure.
To
Can
some
you-
of the gaps in the bones.
Yep. Can you remind me the thing that I have to do? I think I have to make a perception check.
As I attempt to enter the body of an unsuspecting, stealth contested against perception.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll stealth.
Right.
Charles.
Oh, another nat 20.
Let's
Oh! Which
Yeah.
that brings me to a 31.
Yeah, you just immediately, absolutely just, the entire spinal column is just you. You are spinal fluid currently.
We think he's dead.
Yeah.
No, we go. Where'd he go?
You guys forget that he exists. he has popped into Critical Role. Jesse, when I say hey, you say ho. Hey.
Oh.
Q, anything else other than entering the serpent?
That's all I got.
It's kind of like entering the Sandman. Shark, you're up.
Okay.
Foray, you're next. And let's do your deck.
So are there like,
I am on the deck.
are there gaps and stuff in the ribs? Like, how are we looking here?
Yeah, it's a skeleton. So you can imagine that there are gaps where a skeleton would have gaps.
Everybody after before the break and after, they're gonna think during that break, Zach
Yes.
came in and shot us with a stupid ray. Like he has the like hiding under that, just like the orb of confusion.
He turned on the nitrous, like
We've got
valve.
carbon monoxide.
Yeah,
pouring
exactly.
into the building.
Oh.
How far is this?
Well, you clicked your heels, so you can.
Yeah, I'm seeing how far I am from him.
Well,
You can
check.
measure.
You can
Yeah.
jump up to as many feet as
Yeah,
your
that's what I'm
strength
wondering.
score.
You might die.
It's 15 feet, so you could just.
Yeah,
Like,
you do
yeah,
have
you
long
can also
arms.
reach him.
That's true.
You might just be able to touch him.
All right.
Like-
Well, if I
like
can touch him, what I'm gonna do, I'm trying to see if there's like a pretty. I want to take the immovable rod and jam it into him.
Oh.
That was my thought.
Okay, you have a 10-foot reach, and I think that his head is probably way higher than that. But
Yeah.
you have like his ribs. If you want to like try and, the thing is that the ribs are just kind of round.
Yeah, so he's just
you
gonna
know?
kind of like.
What if you
Yeah.
embed it in like a
Well,
bone?
Yeah,
That's
if
what
you
I was
can
kinda
like jam it
wondering.
into something.
I also
You can
could-
also wait until he moves closer.
the
Yeah.
immovable rod can break under duress.
Yeah, it can. It's really difficult, but it can break.
Okay.
Or rather, it won't break. It'll just unstuck.
It'll move.
No, it'll break.
Will it?
It'll
I thought it just unstuck, but I trust you.
I burp.
I trust you so much that I'm googling it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna. Is 15 feet? I mean, is his tail there? Can I see his tail?
It is very far from you and underwater.
Okay. Fuck. I'll jump and hit him with an axe.
Yeah, sounds good.
That seems fucking fun.
I mean, yeah.
I only
axe
need to
never
jump
fails.
5 feet.
But
If-
you're
if you
really
want-
mad that you can't stand on the boat.
If you
Yeah,
can jump
I-
onto his ribs, which I would say is possible, then you could like try and climb over his body and find a place for the rod.
Okay, yeah, I'll jump it
Yep.
like a cat. But right before I do it, I am going to be so angry that he's 5 extra feet. I'm going to, and then I'm gonna jump.
Sounds good.
Um,
No roll. You succeed. You grab onto the ribs like a
oh,
mountain
sweet!
climber.
I fucking did it. I'm on him. Guys, I'm on him. And I'm gonna
Yep.
climb up to his head.
Sounds good.
You got eye sockets. Does he have eyes?
He has eye sockets.
Okay, so
You just see like
Can he
glowing
see?
red energies.
Oh.
Yeah.
that makes sense.
He can see. No, he can't see, feel, smell. He's actually dead.
All right, well,
You solved my
I
puzzle.
guess if I'm...
He crumbles to dust.
I kiss him on the cheek
Yes.
so he feels for the first time.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna go
You switch
climb up
check?
to his nostril.
Uh-huh.
I guess I'm up here. And I'm gonna beep, put the immovable rod in it.
Sure. Shove, click.
Mm-hmm.
That it? That's bonus action and move.
Then, yeah, I think that's it.
Sounds good. All right. Next up, we have Foray. Then Stewie.
I'm going to ready up some cannonballs for
Sure.
our Apache attack helicopter.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess we didn't really discuss where the cannonballs were stored. I assume it's below deck.
Yes, but I would imagine that you would load each cannon with a cannonball in anticipation of the fight, and if you needed to reload, you would have some like next to the cannon.
Okay.
You know,
So we're
when ship people get ready to fight, I imagine that they
Yeah.
make one of those little pyramids of
Yeah.
cannonballs.
So yeah, we'll say like there's enough for him to just reload on his own then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, before you make decisions, could we say that maybe Seven had used his glass to look at one of these and tell us more about the bone serpents? Everyone want to do that?
The bone serpents are undead and thus do not fit the requirement of the Chronicle of being living entities.
Oh, okay.
So no.
Seven would have known that.
Yeah. He can tell you that they're dead.
Helpful.
All right. I'm going to cast spiritual weapon on my bonus action.
Sounds good. Do you want to pop a little spiritual weapon in here when... You don't have to do it right now because
Yeah.
it'll take time, but in somebody else's...
I'm probably just gonna have it hanging around the one that's near Hugh. That's fine.
Sure.
Okay, and then I'll find one soon. And then I'll make a melee attack with that spiritual weapon.
It uses all your spellcasting stuff.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never actually used spiritual weapon as
Mm-hmm. Really good. What does your spiritual weapon look like?
another anchor.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anchor.
Anchors. All right.
This guy's from the ocean. the space ocean.
This guy does space ocean.
Wow.
Shit.
The spotion.
Spotion.
Should we turn off the cameras the next time we do fentanyl? Or do we leave them on?
All right. Do I just make a melee attack?
Yep.
I'm too lazy to read the card.
Yeah. And then you use your wisdom for all the modifiers.
All right. Sick. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit.
Fuck yeah, dude.
These things are huge, pretty hard to miss.
9. Radiant.
9. Sounds good.
It sounded so good. It sounded like a little Lego piece.
And then I'll pass.
Sounds good. Stu, you're up. Then Hemp, then Valar.
Okay, so is that one serpent not moving then? Because he's got the immovable rod?
You would assume that if it tried to move, it would have to either beat the strength score to move the rod or be stuck in place.
Okay, so
Or decapitate itself. But I don't imagine that it would like to do that.
oh shit, never mind. Can I use because both of you guys are in the way for any helpful curses. I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to Valar.
Mm-hmm.
So he has an extra little D8 now.
Mm-hmm. You feel inspired.
I do feel pretty inspired.
Yippee-ki-yay. I think I'm just gonna move a little bit closer to over here so that next turn I can actually help with this one.
Sounds good. You still have an action if you would like.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot, or at least try to with the pulse.
Go
with
for
this guy. 17.
17 will hit.
Sweet. And then 3 D4s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Plus dex for damage.
And plus. So 11. for
11
damage.
damage. Incredible.
Bang.
Bang!
Figured out the gun, finally!
You guys see as Stewie hoists the pulse, and you see it kind of glow with energy before it discharges and impacts the bone serpent, and it lets out a roar as it takes the damage. Anything else?
I just say, fuck you!
It looks at you and goes. Next up, we have the serpent with the rod in its nose. It is going to use Frightful Presence. Who is within range of it? Every single person is. Everybody. Except for you, because he can't see you. Make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh my god.
You can add a d4.
Oh.
You can add a d4.
Nobody else is hidden, right? No, it's just...
I'm hiding behind all. 15 plus.
Wisdom saves, starting over here.
12.
12 is a fail.
17.
Succeeds.
24.
Success.
9.
Fail.
9.
Fail. You three are frightened of the top serpent, which means that you have disadvantage on attacks against it, and you are not able to move towards it. You don't have to run away, you just can't willingly move in its
I'm
direction.
glad I moved when I did.
Yeah. And then at the end of each of your turns, you get to make the save again. Okay. Then it is going to make some attacks. It will start by attempting to bite you. 2 bites. That is... Where's the to hit modifier? There it is. 18 and 23.
Both hit, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. That'll be 44 piercing damage.
More like
22.
Yep, sounds good. And then it will use its tail on who is closer. Stewie's closer. Tail attack is a natural 20.
Fuck.
Oh wow, this is gonna be really bad.
I'm gonna die.
clarification
Yeah, sure.
on this bite bit.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm starting to think.
How many fucking dice are you rolling back there? Because I think Stewie's dead now.
No, Stewie's not dead. I rolled really poorly. It's 16 bludgeoning damage.
So, he's got an immovable rod in his nostril,
Right.
Top of his mouth doesn't move. Bottom of his jaw does.
I mean, it's not like it's... He has like some wiggle room, right?
Does he?
Yeah, he's really big.
What's
and the
the
rod
diameter?
is like maybe this big, right?
See, I should have checked the diameters. The girth.
He is stuck in place. He's not like restrained though. He's not
I've
gonna
got a
move
question.
away.
Could he, if he was a smart boy, not just
Yeah, he
follow the
could,
rod?
Just put it.
but he's not. He's more like a beast. He's not really thinking about space and
Okay.
3 dimensions like that.
Gotcha.
He's just kind of like
I would imagine he hasn't even noticed that there is a rod there. That's
Yeah.
my guess.
He goes down to bite and he's like, ow! And then he goes down to bite again. And he's like, fuck! It's hitting the back of my head. What's happening?
Gotcha.
Also, he can move it with like a high enough strength check.
Yep. He will attempt to move away from it, making a strength check to see if he can.
DC
Nope,
30.
he fails.
Teacher, we had homework.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
No,
I'm
gonna check.
When a creature rolls a nat 20, do they crit or no?
Yes.
Okay.
So I rolled a nat 20 on the attack there, and if they roll ability checks, they also will critically succeed.
I think one's gonna die.
Okay.
Right next
All that damage has been resolved, yes?
Yeah.
Cool.
Ouch.
When do I get to do
You can move
this?
to 7 if you need.
Not yet.
I might, because you
trying
guys
to
might
say.
see the last of me today.
The heal bot.
That's true.
Ooh, this is a good idea. This one that Hugh is inside of is going to swim
Wow.
next to the ship, and it is going to use Constrict on it.
Oh, good.
You see as the tail swoops underneath the ship and wraps around the deck twice, and let's deal damage to your guys' boat.
That's good.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
Towards combat. What is
We're dead.
Penny doing at the moment?
He is hiding below deck. If you would like, you can have him join you, but then he will be at risk of perishing.
Do we care?
We already saved him, right?
Yeah, we did the trial with him.
Yeah.
I feel like he's a member of this crew. Maybe he should be
Or
helping.
maybe you should be doing something.
Sure. Atharius is also hiding.
Yeah, well, he should definitely be doing something. He can't die.
Yeah, he also can fight.
Ghosts
as
can
well.
still be dissipated.
Yeah, but
He's not helping.
but he's dead.
Yeah.
That's true. If you guys want, you can command them up the
Yes.
ship.
He has radiant magic.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my rolls are so bad.
That's true.
These are
actually.
both undead things.
It's a good point you got there.
Yep.
You're the captain. You tell him what to do.
Wow, that's
no.
never mind. I rolled really well. The ship is going to take a lot of
gone.
damage.
The ship is gone.
It's not gone yet. I don't need to look up how much health ships would have, but that was a lot.
A million.
Usually around like 400,000.
Yeah.
Like that.
Well,
Usually
good thing we
that's
found the best ship ever made.
It's well known. Plus, we've been swapping it with seawater. So
That's true.
true. Yeah, so
The
now
boards
it's
have expanded.
invulnerable. Yeah.
Whatever it says online, double it
Okay, sounds good.
because of the salt water.
Do you want me to do anything else for you, a latte?
Oh, you can do it.
And they also make,
Oh, I
they
think
also make my head.
We've just
also-
forgotten to ask him to do things.
Yeah, on this one, I think they specifically mentioned the crow's nest is indestructible too. Can't be knocked down.
The crow's nest
okay.
is actually just
There's a
tall
bunch of
enough
different
that
shit.
it will never go below the waves because it sits on the ocean
Oh,
floor,
yeah.
so you can just hang out on it.
Okay.
It's like an
Taking
island.
The ship sometimes also
The
flips
crow's
upside
nest
down,
made
like
of
in
floating
at
pipe.
World's End. Pirates
Do we
of the
have like
Caribbean.
a dinghy on the boat?
That is true.
Okay, the hull of
Yeah,
the ship
we
usually
had a
has
GameCube.
300 health points.
Okay.
He dealt 72 damage to it.
Oh, that's enough.
So we have 4 turns.
Oh wait, no, that was a siege attack.
Right.
If
we
I
use
remember
620.
correctly, it'll deal double.
Half.
We have 2
come
turns.
on.
We have 2 turns of ship.
Siege
I
attack
hope you like
damages
flying.
all enemies in a small area around
Yeah,
impact
I'm good,
location.
I'm chilling.
Okay,
Yeah.
so not double. I don't think.
Oh, it's
Oh
four
wait,
turns.
that's not for this game. Fuck. Yes, what's up?
What?
I thought you said Drew. You said true. I'm gonna jump off a damn bridge,
Yeah, that's true.
And I'll catch you.
and then I'll kiss you.
And then I'll
What?
kiss back.
What's the KP on
It
that?
does deal double damage. So
It does deal double damage.
Yep.
2 turns.
You guys are 1 turn away from the ship being completely destroyed.
We're going down with this ship.
Do-do-do-do.
That's our bard.
Yeah.
Have we tried taming them?
You could ride them.
What did you try to do to the owl bears?
Dig.
Turn on
Have we
dead.
Turn
tried digging?
undead. They're undead.
They are.
Yes,
dead.
I know.
Turn
It's your
the undead.
redemption arc. Go, go, go.
Hemp, you're up. Then Valar, then
Have we
Seven.
tried digging a hole?
My third redemption arc. Let's go.
I'll just kill this one and we're gonna be fine.
Let's see.
You are
So I'm
killing
gonna try and bust through it in heroic fashion, erupting its spine and throwing off all the.
It is my turn.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought you said he.
No, sorry, Hemp.
Well, it's a good news because that was a bad roll.
But it's a good plan. I like
It is
that.
a great plan. An excellent plan.
Is the crow's nest gonna absolutely explode thanks to the guy constricting it?
Right now, the constriction is only affecting the hull of the ship. So the crow's nest will explode when the hull explodes, but right now it's completely safe.
I think I'm gonna go boing. Wait, I'm still doing that. I'm gonna go boing. Can you do the jaw harp thing?
Oh, he's jumping. Fantastic. And?
Nice.
Yeah,
hop
you do
over
I'm
a
getting what you're
gainer.
doing.
Yeah, I like do a backflip like that cool monkey.
Oh yeah.
We're so dead.
Every time Drew sits in Orion, it's nonsense.
Fuck. Do I want to do?
I have no responsibility.
It's like a
no
substitute
obligation. I am free.
It's like a hotel room. Like you don't have to clean it up.
Yeah, exactly. Let's jump on a fucking bed.
Mage armor's an action, right?
Yep.
I hate that.
Yep.
Because I really
And you
want-
could have done that before the fight.
I know. I was just thinking about it. Who says I didn't? Maybe I
I
missed
do.
it. Just
And in fact, you do.
yeah. I'm gonna keep it a stack. I think even if I did mage armor, that guy's just gonna hit over it anyways.
Yep.
So I'm gonna gamble.
Sounds good.
64.
Open a portal to hell.
That's what I'm hoping.
And what's the spell level that you were pumping into it?
This is gonna be a 4 because I'm gonna use a 3.
Let's go. All right, time to do something that takes a little bit of time.
I bet this spell is so nice that like the fucking D100 finally gets used
Yeah.
once.
Yeah, right.
It probably feels so.
I need to
good.
bring in my just like circular D100.
It's
Right.
pretty cool that a 64 is just an instant kill on undead serpents.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's also a full stack in Minecraft, so I
I'm
get
gonna-
64 pork chops.
I'm just gonna, because there's not 100 4th level spells, I'm gonna do this just on vibes completely.
I can pick one if you want.
Nope. I scroll to where I think the 64% of the spells would be, and holy shit, you rolled polymorph.
Oh!
So
Does that work on living or non-living things?
it will. It's just a target.
Yes.
I have to make a save.
Okay.
Spell transforms a creature you can see within range. Wisdom
What's the range?
save
What's the
from
range?
which you targeted at the top one, I'm assuming, or the one that's constricting.
I was going to ask about this spell because some things are going to be like a save like this, some are spell attack. Do I do it, get the spell, and then be like, now what?
I think that Ryan has ruled it where you needed to target first.
Okay.
If you want, because I fucked it up already, and because I have no obligation and we're in a hotel room and no parents are here to tell us what to do.
You're jumping out of bed.
If you want, you can target either of the serpents or yourself, or one of your allies, if you wish.
Make me a chicken.
Do I get to pick the creature, or does it polymorph?
You do get to pick the creature.
Oh, fuck, I need a list of
Make
creatures.
me a whale.
It says any beast whose challenge rating is equal to or less than the target's. So for you guys,
Goldfish.
challenge rating 5, and then for these guys, it would be their challenge rating, which I will
Just turn them into something
Fine.
that'll drown.
That's a great idea.
challenge rating.
But they're undead, they're not gonna drown.
Well, you're turning them into whatever.
I don't think it
Challenge
brings
rating
them back
9.
to life.
Yeah, how's that work?
So if he
You get
turns an
one-
undead something into a chicken, is it an undead chicken or? Is
Why
it a
did
live
I
chicken?
also think of a chicken?
That's
I
what
was
That's like the
gonna
classic
suggest-
polymorph.
Yeah.
Chicken and lamb.
Yeah, lamb is also classic. When something is polymorphed, it gets a whole new sheet, and when HP reaches 0 or it dies, it just poofs back into the normal thing.
Okay,
So this is
don't
sort of
make
like a
it drown.
We don't want
temporary
it to drown.
control
Yeah.
thing.
How about a goldfish?
I said gold.
How long does it last?
Well, that was a good idea.
1 hour.
You can swim. It swims and won't die, and it just chills.
I'm
You
looking
can also
at,
cast it on yourself and turn it into like a giant eagle.
that's what I was
But,
kind
but
of
you
looking
only get equal challenge rating, meaning you can't make yourself more powerful than that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at challenge rating 5. There's some stuff on here where you could probably just get out of this.
Sure.
Salamander. I assume that's not what it is in real life in D&D because that's challenge rating 5, and I think I could take one of those guys right now.
Yeah, no. It is a large elemental. It's like a fire creature.
Okay.
That'll help us here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
You
just
just jump into the water and
burning
instantly
boat.
perish.
the fuck is a Zorn?
A Zorn is like an underground, 3-legged, like really disgusting sewer crawler.
Okay.
Oh no, it's a digging creature.
Ooh, we can dig.
We can dig down.
It has Earth Glide.
Oh, I know what
Alright.
that means.
That'll help on the boat.
That's like non-basic land walk.
All right,
Yeah.
guys.
Hey, this is your action and your bonus, so you're not going to be able to do anything else. So you decide, and I'm going to move on.
How about a blue whale?
Okay, I'm looking at.
Blue whale might
We
work.
got baboon here. We have weasel.
Please just decide on.
This is for
While
your-
we keep going.
This is for yourself, though, right?
No, I can cast it on.
I'm serious. Well, yeah, but what?
Which one do you want to do? Do you want to do one of the creatures or you?
Because you need the challenge rating for the creature, which isn't 5.
The challenge rating of the creature is 9.
Yeah, he's got crazy challenge.
But you can also downgrade.
Yeah,
like,
put it-
to-
you can do a
challenge
Yeah,
rating
it doesn't
of
have to be.
Oh, so if you do a goldfish, they won't die. Because if they die, they just go back to the original creature.
That's what I'm
the
saying.
cool thing about Polymorph is that you can turn yourself into a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and you're a wizard with 250 hit points. And it's like, what the fuck
Wait, can I still
happened?
cast spells polymorph?
No.
I was gonna
But the idea is that, like, Polymorph breaks the entire game wide open. I hate this spell so much.
I'm
If-
trying to think of something that won't instantly break the ship that we are standing on.
Yeah.
Because
You can think while
yeah,
Lamar
go
takes his
ahead.
turn.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Also, you don't hate polymorph. We just talked about this the other day.
No, I love to abuse Polymorph.
Yes.
I think that it was designed horribly.
Fair.
What are you
I mean,
the
it's
chances
cool.
of you killing this guy in one shot?
Very high.
Okay, I'm gonna fly on over to this jokester. Like, I'm gonna kind of gauge where I think he can move with the immovable rod and kind of be like right outside that range.
Sure.
And then I'm gonna fire the cannon.
Sure.
Point blank at him.
So I don't think that you're proficient in cannon, which means that it would just be like a d20 plus dex.
And you also have bardic inspiration +8.
Yep.
Can I argue that he can't move?
Yeah, so
and he's
what,
a giant bone serpent.
what I'm going to do is that this is something that's really fucking hard to do. Roll a d20, add your dex, and then you have bardic inspiration, and we'll see where it goes.
Okay. My dex.
It is not easy to fire, a 300-pound wrought iron cannon.
That will come out to a 13.
A 13 with the d8.
Yes.
Are you blessed for yourself?
I am not blessed for myself.
Does anybody else have any modifiers?
You can
Can
do
I-
it.
How about a
Give you-
guide?
Oh wait, no,
Guidance?
13 hits. It's a
Okay.
tie to AC.
There we go.
Ah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm gonna do a really fast Google.
Which one did you hit? The one he's hit?
How much
Top
do
one.
cannons hit?
No,
Oh.
the top one.
Yeah.
We're hoping he
Yeah.
insta kills the bottom.
We also loaded it with a chain shot, obviously.
Of course, I loaded it with fucking
You can also-
uranium and
Yeah.
thermite.
Your Valar dies as a consequence as well.
Yeah. Just standing in the range of it will kill you.
That's fine.
Okay, so the only thing that I can find on the internet is absolutely ludicrous. So it's a go ahead and roll 8d10.
Okay.
What?
Someone want to keep
Do you
track of this for
wanna-
me?
Another D10. Couple
Maybe.
D10s.
Let me see if
One,
5d12 has
That's
this.
the story does.
Cannon?
Yes. So 7.
Object cannon? Hold on, wait. That might be either very wrong or very correct. Nope, that's correct. That is in the book.
Someone keep track of how many I'm
yeah.
rolling and someone add.
Just keep rolling.
Okay. 7.
Okay.
3. 5. 4. Cocked. 9. 9. 5. How many are you at?
I don't know. I've been adding up the numbers. It's not 42. It's 49. He rolled a 7 the first time.
Oh no.
I did keep track of how many
He
I'm
said
rolling.
something-
I'm pretty
Why-
sure you just
why
rolled
can you
7.
not
I think
keep
that's
track
7.
of the
Roll
numbers?
one
You're
more.
doing nothing
Just
else.
one more.
Just one more?
Yep.
Okay.
You should be
This
counting
is so fucked up.
I said just roll.
So
I
what are
started
you
rolling.
doing in the equation besides dropping
I'm
the
rolling
dice?
the dice.
That's the easiest part.
Next time, less fentanyl. Please continue.
8.
Okay. Total of
57.
Nice.
There
57
should
it
be-
is.
That was not 10.
Holy shit.
Oh,
he
you said
told,
8.
He told
You
me
said
one
8.
more.
Yeah. I said one more.
Yeah.
Yeah, you blast a massive. All of its ribs on its right side are just completely exploded off of its body, and it is looking less than half. Not awesome for him.
I'm gonna. Oh, does that end my turn?
Nope.
Okay, because I was going to take the remainder of my movement and come fly over next to Stewie to maybe
Hey,
help
but what's that?
reload.
Yay! Sounds good. All right, pass turn to 7. If you guys walk near him, he will blast you full of healing magic. Back to the top, we have Hugh.
All right, guys. I'm gonna say bye-bye to this guy. I'm gonna try and bust out.
I think I have a save as well. Or
Yeah,
no?
so it's contested with your physical saving throws.
Can I
It
give
doesn't
Bardic
say which
Inspiration?
I
too?
can do Strength, Dex, or Con.
Did
Yes.
you
Well,
already?
no.
No, I think I gave it to Bernard.
Bardic Inspiration is a reaction, or as a bonus action, not a
Okay.
reaction. Unless we
Sorry.
change that.
I also have Guiding Whispers, which is the guidance cantrip.
I think that's also not a reaction.
Never mind.
We should give you reaction stuff. It would be cool.
It's fine though. I just rolled beautifully anyway.
Sure.
It's a 20. It's a 21.
It rolled a 19. So
Nice.
just barely.
That was close.
You see as like steam popping out of a valve, you see the spines on its back just kind of like before it gets up to the head, and you just pop out, fist forward, and it explodes to pieces as it disappears
Oh, hell yeah.
and sinks under the waves.
Let's go. Like a
Let's
thing
go.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Flip the goggles down and I just say you're welcome. Bye-bye.
Nice.
Is there?
Uh,
Can I look in the water? Are there any sharks?
no sharks.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, you still haven't picked your polygon.
Yeah, you are. How much weight can this
A
dang
pig.
ship carry right now? How much weight can this ship carry right now?
I mean, it's a whole ship and it has only like 8 people on it.
You
So
guys think you can handle the other one?
there's only one left.
It has less than half health.
Yeah.
So if she reloads, I can fire again.
I become a triceratops.
In the crow's nest?
I'm not in the crow's nest. I'm over on the side of the ship.
Fantastic. Yeah, sure. You turn
And-
into a
by the way,
triceratops.
I turn into triceratops.
You
but-
see as he kind of like balloons out cartoonishly, like he's in a, you know, like the stretch frames of motion? It's like
Yeah.
his face expands forward, and then it turns green and he solidifies into a triceratops with a wizard hat on.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna come tank for you. guys."
You can't speak. It comes out like,
But like I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And
perfect.
so I'm gonna get
We just
ready.
missed Dino Rodeo so much.
Yeah, right? Cool. You walk on over. Where did your token go?
No. I'm not walking over because we used the movement.
Right, very true. Okay. Hugh, anything else on your turn? You still have bonus action and movement.
Completely useless.
Bonus action.
Oh!
Oh, jeez. I'm gone.
I'll just swim around this way.
Okay,
I'll make my way over to him, I guess.
sounds good.
That's all I got.
You can bonus action dash.
That's fine.
You're
No, I'll just wait over here.
Sounds good.
Well, actually, a bonus action stealth.
Go for it. An excellent
Oh,
choice.
26 or 25.
No, you saved from the frightening. 25, very good. Shark, you're up. And you are frightened.
Yeah.
Jesse, play that bone rattling like scary sound.
Spooky, scary skeletons. And if I recklessly attack, I'm assuming it's now just 1d20.
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to recklessly attack his head.
Go for it.
That's pretty good.
I think that's cocked.
I think that is cocked.
Okay, that's good.
We were
'cause
very lucky that
It was a
that's
1. That's better.
I think that is better.
13.
This week in
plus-
skill check, the boys discovered that the word cocked doesn't just mean bad. That's really bad. I'll reroll.
Thank God that's cocked.
Yeah.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
And then remember, you have 2 attacks.
Yes. So my damage, which I forgot to use great weapons faster, I'll use it next time. Got. Let's see.
After Shark is 4A, then Stewie.
I'm just gonna roll my spiritual weapon now.
Sounds good.
Because it's within 60 feet, so I can move that
Yep.
far. 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
20 damage.
Sounds good.
And then I will.
Did you add your d4 for pulse?
6 radiant.
I did. And then I'm gonna roll again, this time with Great Weapons Master. Please. Oh shit, it's an 11.
No.
Wait,
That'll miss.
what does Bless do?
Plus a
Add
D4 to hit.
Come on.
Wait, I'm sorry. Radiant damage was 12.
That's +2.
That's
13 that hits.
13.
The blessed difference.
Whoa!
Let's go.
Escalators.
29!
29. I quit. Anything else on your turn?
Is he still alive?
Yep.
I'm gonna spit on him.
Ew.
And then I'm also gonna make my roll to not be afraid anymore.
Go for it. It's a wisdom saving throw.
You got it.
I don't.
Oh.
It's a 9.
You get a D4 on that because it's blessed.
Whoa! So it's a 9 plus 1. 10!
Fail.
He probably has like 2 health left.
Yeah.
He's not looking great. Anything else?
Nope.
4A, you did your spiritual weapon. Are you doing anything else? Because
I'm
it's a
gonna
bonus
roll
action.
for fear.
Yeah. Spiritual weapon is a bonus action. If you would like to use your action to do something, you may.
I can't get any closer, so that's why I'm doing that.
Don't you have a gun?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame?
Flame.
Sacred Flame?
I
Sacred
thought
Flame
you were
would hit
doing
it.
like a gun.
No,
I thought you were flexing.
Like one of these.
Aren't
Some of those?
bazookas? You forgot your bicep-mounted cannons.
You're going to be up after he does this roll.
Make your
Yep.
dexterity saving.
Oh, it's a success. It's like a 17.
That's fine.
What was your save for fear?
12.
That is still a failure.
Yep, cool.
Your turn.
I'm gonna help you reload. Is that what you need help with? The
Yes.
cannon? Okay, so I'm gonna reload the cannon.
You pick up one of the-
Although I'm gonna be honest, you hitting him might just end it.
Yeah, you could probably kill him. Well, you have to see if you can get close to it first.
Well, she has.
I'm kind of close.
How far from the ship is he?
She also has a gun.
Can 5 feet reach?
True.
No, 5 feet will not reach.
Okay, so you'd rather me try to shoot him?
Well, is loading a bonus action or an action? Dude?
Action.
Well, you motherfucker.
Yep.
I'll let the table.
Do you still have your triple espressos? There's a chance that you
Oh,
can do
yeah.
both.
Okay.
If you would like to use it.
Yeah, I've still got
Metagame.
2 left.
Triple
All right,
espresso
can
sounds
I
good.
roll for the gun to see if I hit and
Yep.
then take an espresso? Okay. So I pull out an espresso.
Okay, sounds good. That attack at a disadvantage anyway.
And then I'm gonna help load the cannon.
Oh wait, no, you're not frightened, so it doesn't.
No,
have
I was.
disadvantage.
Frightened.
You were?
Yeah.
Okay, so it would have had disadvantage.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Can
load
I
the
roll
cannon.
to not be frightened?
Now you will if you are done with your turn.
Yeah. 11 plus what? Just
Your
Wisdom. Wisdom saving throw.
so that was a 13.
That is a success. You are no longer frightened.
Are you serious? I hate it here.
I know. it's a super bummer. All right, is that all you got?
Yeah.
Okay, it is the serpent's turn. It
Come closer, idiot.
It can't.
can't move.
That's right, the immovable rod, it did so.
Just a Triceratops looking at him from the boat.
It will
I'm sitting there,
attempt
like,
to
trying to hit
do
him with
its
my
3
horns.
attacks. I think it's going to hit Shark with all of them.
But Shark's not even there.
Crawling in his
It's in the belly.
I'm inside him.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, I can smell
One of
what's
those is a
cooking.
13. Does that hit?
I believe that is my AC. No, 14. It misses.
Let's go.
That's never happened.
But the tail hit is a 22 to hit.
He's kind of got to hit himself to hit me with the tail.
Probably, but he's not going to.
This is bullshit.
Gaming is fun.
13 bludgeoning. Sounds good. Always round up for me.
That's right.
Anyway, Hemp, it's your turn.
Oh, I've never done this before. He's gonna walk up here
Sounds good.
and he's gonna look probably.
He's gonna stare at him menacingly.
He's going to eat a leaf.
Oh,
You're not frightened, are you?
no, I'm big and strong. Is Valar strong enough to dangle me over this side?
I'm carrying a cannon.
Yeah. Yeah, you got 2 arms.
Imagine.
He's holding one cannon.
Pick him up by pick him by the horn.
Triceratops.
Yeah. You just grab him. It's so long.
Mario toss him
Yeah.
over.
Which is a more fashionable kill?
So long, King Bowser.
I'm looking at the thing and I like it says huge beast unaligned. As though the Triceratops didn't decide if he's a good boy or a bad boy.
Huge beast. Christian.
Yeah. This Triceratops
Devout.
is between Republican and Democrat. It's not really
Not an
decided
He's a
yet,
libertarian.
This is a.
Yeah.
Alt-right conservative Triceratops.
Oh no! The Triceratops. We lose them.
Storm the Capitol on January 6th.
Fucking burst the doors open.
Are you starting to realize maybe a Triceratops wasn't the best choice for this?
It was not a good choice, but I was like, I'm
it was
only really
fun.
going to get to be a Triceratops once, or
Yeah.
until like we hit that
Until
level.
you
and
get to level
So what are
7.
you
Yeah.
doing?
Nothing.
I'm going to walk over and I'm going to lean my head out as far as possible
Okay.
in case Shark wants to use it to like climb back on the
Thank
ship.
you. I appreciate that.
Or Valar can walk up and fucking use it to blast the
You're,
cannon
you're not
right
a
in his mouth.
pterosaur like a long.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, he's still
it's a very
got a long
short distance,
sword.
but hey, you know, you're still a huge beast, so it's something.
Yeah, I'll pass.
As you stomp across the deck, Penny, who has been told to come out and join you guys, sees you like crunching the wood. It's not destroying it, but like it is flexing and creaking, and he's like, "Oh!" And when you get to the end to stick your head out, the whole ship is kind of just leaning forward just a little bit. You're kind of like turning the ship just with your mass.
And thank God we used that salt
I just think
water.
he's following you with salt water. It's like throwing it over.
Valar, you're up, and then 7.
Can I work with me here?
Sure.
If I use my
I'll try to.
Maximo help action,
Mm-hmm.
but instead I'm gonna just like, because his head is hanging over, and I'll use him to actually help me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll rest my cannon against his horn on his head to like as sights or something.
I think that Maximo coats your head like a helmet and sets up sort of like a sniper's like 2 legs to have a place to rest the cannon. Perfect.
So I'll do like the typical Flintstones, like I'll slide down his back and like land
Yep.
on his head, and I'll fire the cannon at the remaining half of the serpent.
Go for it, and you got advantage with the help action.
It's magic.
Holy shit, it was such a good idea.
Okay, that's.
That's a nat 20 on the first.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a 8d10 or 16.
Do you need
Um,
to?
Do I need to?
I think even if
Let's
we got
look at the
all-
number.
Okay.
I want to see how big it
Can
goes.
you add them up?
Yes.
Can you count my rolls?
I don't
Yeah.
get why you are not counting
because
your own
I'm reading
rolls.
10
wait.
numbers. I'm not going to remember which number I'm on.
Wait, is it
Yeah.
a D10?
Okay, do you want to roll 8 and double it, or do you want to roll 16?
Only 16 is kind of funny.
I'll roll
You want
60.
Okay,
Extra
then
D10.
yeah,
You want
here,
an
just
extra
take a
Yeah,
million
yeah, yeah.
d10s.
Take a million.
Everybody
give me your
D10s.
D10s.
Yeah.
Put your
I'm
powers together.
assembling
spirit
the
energy.
spirit bomb.
Which one of these is a D?
It's the one that's pulled out. Yeah,
It's a spaceship one.
the spaceship. That's the first time
Do you
I've
have
ever
8
heard
yet?
that.
Keep going. It's a little bit.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So
Okay.
I'll just roll 8 twice, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, I got an 8, a 1, a 6, a 2, a 1, a 2, and an 8. Never do that again.
Well, I'm doing it again.
Yeah.
That's 29 so far.
Yep.
I'm going to swap 2 out, though, because 2 of those sucked. So goodbye. And goodbye. And I'll swap these 2 in.
Making subs, it's nice. All right, I got a
Ooh.
5, a 9, a 5, a 9, a 5, a 5, a 1, and a 7.
That's much better.
75.
Did I get him?
Yeah.
Yippee!
Tell me what it looks like when this cannon just demolishes this creature.
So I'm like point blank on his head. I'm gonna shoot it, and the cannonball is gonna like impact. There's gonna be a big black cloud of smoke, and then when the smoke like kind of clears, it's just shark floating in the water with like splinters of bone all around him.
Yeah.
And they move
Like, with
around.
like kind of like the black ash like on his face.
Yeah, and the immovable rod is
Yeah,
floating.
maybe he's
And-
hanging. You want to be hanging on the rod?
I would
Yeah.
love to be, yeah.
The ship is still like traveling, so like Shark is like passing by you guys as the ship is moving, just in
I'm
place.
gonna take him and pass him background.
Yeah.
Mine are the
Thankfully,
black
some
and
of
red
these are your
ones.
guys'.
Well, it'll make it. It's okay.
Sounds good.
So I'm hanging on,
These are
waiting
these.
for the ship to
Some
go
of
under
them
me.
are-
Yeah, it just goes under you.
Cool.
Thank you very much. You fall back onto the deck of the ship,
Yep.
and Penny looks at you guys and goes, "That was weird," and goes back to swim.
I'm gonna walk up to him and go, hey. Yep.
When did this thing get here?
Oh, that's just him.
Oh,
You can tell by the wizard's hat.
I thought that you found another outcast.
We don't think of you as an outcast.
He pats you on the forehead.
No. Maybe he wanted to be one.
Oh.
Well, that was an easy third trial.
Is that third trial?
No, the second trial's still coming though.
Yeah, but
So-
we did 1 and 3.
That's true.
So technically, I guess that should be 2. And now the
How
second
far
step
away
is-
can we see the shoreline of like where the temple is?
You, at this point, roll a perception check.
I like-
You do see it, but I want to see how much detail I'm throwing at you.
I think every time we look at it, Flight of the Conchords plays.
That's pretty good.
16.
16?
Yeah.
Charlie, I saw you rolled. You
I
wanna
got
do
it.
that?
It's
Okay.
not worth mentioning.
From the ship's deck, you see a lot of different things. You see the coastline, and you see the temple in the distance. It is this multi-tower stone structure that looks to be, made out of coastal limestone and other, light stones. Although it looks a little bit destroyed, and you see that there is this sort of fog laying in around it, almost like there's something that is assaulting it, but unable to pierce into it to stop it from protecting itself. In the distance, you see the wraith cloud in the sky, still traveling in your guys' direction, and now you see more detail than you did before. These wraiths are not part of one union. It is a bunch of small wraiths that are just flying together, sort of like a flock of birds. And it is just so densely packed that it just blots out the color in it. You would guess that it's maybe 200 feet wide in radius, or diameter, I suppose. But you see that the coast is coming. You imagine the race will get to you before you get to the temple. So you imagine that having some sort of plan for that would be warranted. Whether you want to just try and beat them to it, or do something to avoid them or beat them. Up
Is
to you guys.
intimidation a strength check? Is that where you get the bonus from?
So every check, not to get too far into it, every check you can use any skill for depending on the context. Usually intimidation is a charisma check, but if you are using your muscles to try and intimidate someone, we would do what's called a strength intimidation check, where you do your strength, and then you add, if you're proficient in intimidation, you would add your proficiency.
Okay. As the Triceratops, I can try and intimidate those damn wraiths away. You
They're
guys,
still miles out from you guys.
yeah, but they can see that little
let out
Triceratops
a
there.
mighty
Oh,
roar.
fuck. No, he can't do that. I don't think they could roar. So he's just gonna go on the deck.
Oh.
Fucking rock
He's
the
gonna break
ship.
the boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make it shake like crazy.
Go ahead and roll your intimidation strength. So it's a d20 plus your strength.
Doesn't hit. They don't buy it.
Cool.
It was a 2.
Yeah. You see a bunch of the wraiths at the bottom, kind of like,
Oh my god. And I'm still stuck like this for another 50 minutes.
yep. Anything else? You guys have this whole. Oh, I guess I should delete this serpent that doesn't exist anymore.
Could we get? Are we? 7 is still here.
Yep.
He do have pass without trace.
You see 7 is actually talking to Otharius, and he turns and he goes, "Great job."
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, and he explains that Otharius is just happy that you guys destroyed the serpents. He was kind of worried that the ship was going to break, and he and Seven are going to go cast magic to fix the ship up because it is still fairly destroyed.
Can I get some healing from Seven before he goes away?
Yeah, he'll heal you for 12.
Oh, lovely. Love that. Thanks, Seven.
He'll heal you too.
Thank you.
That's 8, and he'll do it again. Plus 3 is 11, and then plus 6. So 12, 11, 6. Anyone else need healing? He says, in his robotic way. All right, cool.
good.
He goes underneath the ship with Penny, and they go to fix things up. And Otharius as well. Any prep before...
I think that was a no on the pass without trace.
He can do it.
I'm gonna have a little bit of
How does that
disadvantage.
spell work?
Let me read it
I
out
think
to
we-
you.
I think we pass without trace.
Yeah, I
They
think
won't see us anymore.
A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has plus 10 bonus to stealth checks.
So they'll see the boat.
It's a
That's
ghost
a good
ship.
point.
We'll just have
Black
Aetherius still look like he's captain it. It's just a ghost ship. And we'll just fly over.
Well, they're here for us, so I feel like they wouldn't buy that. Maybe they would.
Maybe they would. Maybe they wouldn't.
maybe
Sounds like a pretty
Otharius can be
flawed
like, Otharius can be like, oh, they come and they're like, we know we're here for the second trial. We're a little late. My bad. And then Otharius can be like, oh,
They're
that's the
made to the
ship.
temple.
The ship that just passed me. Those guys are assholes.
You just missed them.
You just missed them. You want to head back that way.
Yeah, they went that way.
Go that way, take a left, you'll find them over there.
Is there anybody that could like make the ship go faster, so we could get there maybe before they come?
Real quick. Well, I was going to say, yeah, we can speed up, but also, what do these wraiths look like?
They are really far away. It's hard to
So we don't
tell.
know.
They kind of just look like ghosts that are angry.
Kind of like white sheets ghosts?
No,
or-
they are made of like black smoke.
Wraiths are usually angry looking.
Yeah.
My plan's
They're
not
not
going to be
Very
Is
wise.
speeding up an option?
Everything. You're playing Dungeons and Dragons, baby. Everything.
You guys ever seen Lord
You
of
can
the
try.
Rings?
You can try and turn the boat into a land vehicle if you would wish.
You guys ever seen Lord of the Rings?
Yep.
These are the Nazgul. They are literally
Yeah,
they
pretty
are,
much.
they are hunting us with a purpose.
I think if we beat them to the island, though, I think the shroud will protect us. That's
Yeah.
what I'm thinking.
I think we speed up. I think you're right. I think you
Does
can
Gust? Yeah, does
Yeah,
Gust?
I have the motor thing from Valheim basically, so we're good.
Gust is a cantrip, so while you can use it unlimited times, its power is not super
Not
high.
talking about gust. I'm talking about gust.
Gust of wind?
Yes.
Okay.
Spells, level 2 spell.
I think I think it also only lasts for 10 minutes.
10-minute little booster.
It would give you like a kick. It lasts for 1 minute. It would give you a kick.
That's a NOS booster.
Yeah, but we got.
It would be a big kick,
side,
but it
so
would
So it's a
just flash
big
for-
We're gonna
kick, and our boat
slide
might
past
break from using it, but it's fine.
It would probably be fine.
Can I like climb up in the crow's nest and like stretch myself out like a bed sheet to give us an extra sail to catch more of the wind for more speed?
You could do that.
100%.
I think that that's doable. I think it'll be tiring, so we'll do a check to see how much you can endure it, but that definitely will
Can we
help.
make him into a cuttlefish and you like use yourself to basically create like a turbine?
Cuddle.
Or like it. Do you not know how cuttlefish like move?
Yeah, they're like little.
Oh, the little wavy things on the side?
They basically like create like a jet of water and spit it out through their mouth, or like a little port. You can basically be like a jet.
I mean,
I feel like I wouldn't do too much of
7 is
that.
the animal thing, so if you
I mean-
want him to try that, sure.
oh,
He's more of a balloon animal.
Yeah.
You can turn into two
True.
big propellers and just start spinning real quick.
I'll
Can
just kick my
I?
legs really quick.
Does polymorph
Dash.
let? If you cast it on yourself, can you be like, I don't want to be this animal anymore?
Yep, you can stop whenever.
I think I'm gonna give it like 10 more minutes.
What if you
Because it
became
is
an
fun.
owl and we stick a propeller to your head? And you just keep
But
on
he doesn't
spinning your head.
have polymorph.
Yeah, it was lucky. I'm not controlling. Or unlucky.
Only real ideas, please. I'm going to go to the bottom floor and paddle with my axe.
Okay, sounds good. That won't help.
Cannot.
We're not Viking.
In these situations, I feel so useless.
Yeah.
I have nothing.
I'm gonna
It's
start.
not easy.
So we've agreed we're gonna go to the island.
Yes.
Well, if we can't speed up, then maybe we come up with a different plan.
Yeah.
The temple is not on an island, by the way. It is just on the coast. It is there on the coast. You can see it on the map.
Yeah. I say we just go towards the island or the coast, but we basically take the boat and park it north of it.
Do we see anything on the land before the temple? Like, is the fishing village before the temple?
Let me tell you.
Is there somewhere we could hide from the big guy?
There are a bunch of fishing piers in the square that you guys are on. That if you want, it would take you until it becomes nighttime to go to them, dock, and then go into the, land, so to speak.
I could also make a tiny hut, and we just go inside for a while and hang out until the coast is clear.
You think they'd just ignore us in the tiny hut?
I'm pretty sure I'll have to check the spell. I think it's only things I want to enter can enter the tiny hut, right?
Go ahead and find it and read it.
Wait, isn't there like a certain amount of HP that the tiny hut has as well? It's
Yeah.
kind of
What
ridiculous.
if we
He'll tell us.
disembark the boat, pass without trace, let them do whatever they're going to do to the boat, and if we need to, we can get another one from the village.
I like this idea, and also let's take a clothing item from each person and make stick figures of ourselves on the boat.
Oh, decoy.
Yes.
Yeah, the race will buy that.
All right, I'm gonna get a pillow and put my suit jacket on it and lay it on the deck.
Sounds good.
I think I'll just let them think there's only one man on this ship.
That's fine.
Perfect.
They may just be after me.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Penny's time has come. Maybe we
You
just
stay on
leave
the
Penny
boat.
on the boat. They come, swarm him like locusts. Pick him clean.
We're so
I am not a. Wait, I try one thing as a Triceratops. I run at the back of the boat, and then I run really fast at the front to see if we go like whoosh.
Oh, like to get the weight change?
Yeah. See if it pushes us forward.
You run to the back, and it kind of like leans back, and then you run forward, and the motion kind of dips the boat forward, which kind of pushes you back a little, and then it kind of like evens out,
Let's
and it keeps
leave.
going.
Easy solution to that. I do the opposite.
Yeah, you see a rock just a little bit pushed forward.
I would
And
say
then-
that worked.
Yeah, I did something, and now I'm not a Triceratops anymore.
Perfect.
Good stuff.
Wow.
Hey, welcome back, bud.
I'm gonna learn how to do that so I can do that more often.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
What
Better
does,
on
what does Tiny Hut say?
Tiny hut, let me double check. It's immobile, 10-foot radius. 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome with you. The spell fails if if it has a larger creature, more than 9 creatures, but we don't gotta worry about that. You can move through it freely. All creatures and objects are barred from passing through it. So they couldn't get into the hut.
Well, could they destroy the hut?
Well, let's see.
Does it have health?
So how
It
long
doesn't
does
say it
last?
has health.
Because they could just wait.
It lasts for 8 hours. So it's
They
like
could just wait.
They could wait. But
And
then,
he can just cast it again.
yeah.
We'd
So
be
true.
well rested.
Yeah. Then we could also, as soon as they're like, finally, it's coming down, pass without trace.
Where the fuck did they go?
No, I know they were in there. My boss is gonna be so mad.
Do you carry an extra wizard's hat with you?
No, well, in my tiny hut, which is,
okay.
if we do the tiny hut,
That's
get
true.
you all a little wizard hat.
That's true.
I can get you a shirt that says, I heart him's house.
I heart him Spumpo.
I could call upon Nickel and Dime to distract them on the boat for a while. If we want.
He's not going to distract him. He's going to nickel and dime.
He's
Yeah.
gonna,
Yeah,
that's exactly
he's
right.
gonna get him on our side.
Oh yeah.
You're going to nickel and dime me.
All right, what's the plan?
I think we
really
go park the boat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then we
we
can
should
always
get
just pass without trace.
Yeah.
I'm not a Triceratops anymore, so I'm not going to get destroyed on
We're
stealth.
going to angle toward the fishing village.
All right.
Do you maybe want to disrobe a little bit so you don't have disadvantage on the stealth check?
I
Because
Do
you
you
have
want
the
to take
armor.
those pants
I
off?
don't know if that's going to impact anything.
True.
If you're doing stealth checks, it would prevent you from having disadvantage.
Yeah, 'cause you have
but your
disadvantage.
armor would go down significantly.
Yeah.
I'd be like us now.
I will disrobe when we're where we need to be.
Okay.
Maybe.
You guys change the heading of the ship and you go towards the coast. And as it approaches, this village seems very small and humble, and it seems like there used to be a lot of business here for fishing. But even as you go up to the coast, the water is just littered with dead fish floating in like droves.
Oh, it's clear
And
water.
The stench of just approaching this small village is overwhelmingly bad.
We go to the original Hooters.
Yeah. Yeah, it's right there. There's a bunch of zombies in it.
Yeah.
You guys are able to arrive at the pier, and it seems to be prepared for all different sizes of trading vessels, and it is easy enough to dock with the help of Foray's ship expertise. You guys, tie up, you moor, and you are able to exit the ship onto the land, whatever you guys want. The wraiths are almost upon you. You would guess that you have maybe an hour.
So is there anybody out on the boat dock or anything?
Roll a perception check for me. And if anyone else would like to, you may as well.
Hell yeah.
And if you would like to go to Owlbear, I think we have a map ready for you guys.
I rolled a 15. So not that great.
You guys, it's taking a while to load, and I need to get your guys' characters. Or maybe it's not loading and you guys can see all this.
I can only
It's like
see the
half
map.
loading, yeah.
Refresh.
You guys are in the bottom area where that ship is. It's your ship, if you would believe it.
Oh, wow.
Bold of you to assume we were going to take our ship there.
You said what?
Well, it could have been
How'd they
destroyed by
know?
the serpent. Then this map would be irrelevant.
Yeah, that's true. It would be completely. If the ship is destroyed by the serpent, how are you getting to the village? Checkmate.
Free stuff.
I'm feeling shoehorned.
You might be able to.
Well, it is on the coast.
Everyone
We
else
can
is
walk
fucked.
there. We can just walk there via the coast.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I guess you turn into like a tapeworm and just fucking.
Just float through.
Yeah.
I can get anywhere I need to go.
Oh no, there's 2 hemps. No, that's one too few.
It's my dream come
Yay.
true.
Okay, you guys have arrived to the fishing village.
We proceed if anybody was around.
You guys look through the village, and just from where you are, it seems like it is a ghost town.
No.
We grab a second boat.
I'm gonna scream hello
And then I'm
and
gonna
wait
go
for a response.
Hello.
behind him.
Fuck you. I'm the dungeon master.
Him was doing it to gaslight him.
You just hear your echo and a blow of wind.
What a shame.
I'm gonna walk on in and check out some of these houses.
They
Sure.
must be hiding from the wraiths.
Let's walk as a group, maybe, guys.
Yeah, you guys all walk together as a group. That was really fun. And you push open doors, and this place is a mess. You see that there are, it smells really bad. And now not only is there dead fish smell, but there is dead corpse smell of people and other things.
What a lovely aroma.
What am I fish town shirt on?
Fish Town. And
we need zombies as well as wraiths.
you open a door and you look in. What was your perception checks?
15.
Anyone else? Sounds good.
Oh,
You see in the back that there is a zombie that sort of like starts to rouse as you open the door, and you shut it very quickly before it is able to fully sort of awaken to your guys' presence.
Yeah, there's zombies here, y'all.
Huh. Is this
Oh,
like
not
a
this time.
light tower, like that we're just north of? Is that thing south of us like a lighthouse sort of thing?
No.
Okay. Just wanted
It's
to be
not. It's like a fortress.
sure. Oh god.
Should we find a spot for that tiny hut thing?
Honestly, we could get inside of a house. Okay, we could get inside of one of these buildings. Make sure there's no zombies.
There was a
and then
zombie in that one, so.
Yeah, not that one. Let's find a different one. I got a good realtor. So we're gonna. I'll go in and I'll cast Tiny Hut, because then those little idiot goobers can't get in.
Right.
But we'll be inside the house, so maybe the raids don't even check for us.
House within a house.
Yeah, and then 7 cast Pass Without Trace, and we've got like 4 different layers. We're like a Matryoshka doll of being not here.
I like that. Everyone roll stealth.
How long does Pass Without Trace last?
Let's find out.
Maybe we save
Well,
that.
we're tiny heading first. Can we long rest in the tiny hut? and then
Oh, true, because it's a long rest.
Pass without trace is an hour.
yeah, because we were gonna pass without trace at the end of Tiny Hut to see
Yeah,
if
that's
we even
fine.
knew we were there.
Sure. You
And
guys pop Tiny Hut, and you guys get resting. And after about 45 minutes go by, you start to hear this wailing in the distance. And I'm assuming you took Otharius and Penny with you inside the hut.
That's
Did we
we take Penny?
Penny? I thought we left Penny on the
But
boat.
remember,
Did we?
fake shark.
Fake
still
Shark
on
is
the
there.
boat.
Yep.
Yeah, we
Keeping
think
that in
we-
mind.
Yeah,
we think
please do.
Fake Shark turned out so good, actually, that we ditched the Penny plan and we're like, they'll just buy that.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
Penny's with
that
us.
looks like shark.
I also took off my heavy armor in the Tiny Hut.
Very good.
And if you guys want, you don't have to. Hemp's just sitting there, like when he hears him like flying by, so he goes, "Oh," and he's playing Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg on the GameCube.
Okay. Sounds
What a
good.
game.
I didn't know that you had taken Summon Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg as one of your spells.
Well, it's my tiny.
Oh, it's a
I can do
cantrip,
what I
sure.
want.
Yeah, sure. You do control the temperature within it.
Sure. Yeah, I make
The
it like
climate.
30 degrees.
Yeah.
Can you turn it down a
And then I
little
turn it
bit?
back
It's
up.
a little hot.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Got a lot of bodies in here.
What if you
Usually
invite
people.
them in 9 at a time, 8 at a time, and just crank the, just burn them out?
Oh, wow.
Or I invite one wraith and I'm like, "Hey man, can we talk this out with all those guys?"
A little parlay.
You hear as you sit longer and longer, you hear as they sweep by the outside and howls of pain and suffering. And as they pass, you feel confident that the walls of the hut are keeping them out. Until,
Oh no.
from the ground below you, a wraith emerges, having discovered that your dome does not reach in a full sphere. We're gonna take our break here. We're returning from break. Chelsea just gave us a brain teaser, told us to think of countries that don't have the letter A. So we're gonna randomly yell countries, I guess, at some point.
Turkey.
Turkey.
Turkey, that's a good one.
Doesn't have it. You guys are within a house, within the tiny hut, and one of the wraiths of the Wraith Storm has
Philippines,
now
sorry.
arrived from Philippines. Has now arrived from underneath the earth. It has traveled through the ground and has entered the space
Morocco.
that you guys are in.
I was thinking Morocco, but I can't remember if it's O's or all O's or if there is an A in the middle there.
No,
That's something you
it's
do.
all.
Is it all O's?
Why did nobody tell me?
No,
I just saw it. You haven't been smiling.
Nobody, don't look at me.
What happened?
I have something in my teeth.
Oh.
Oh no.
A tooth check, everybody. I see your pearly whites. Good.
Ireland.
Ireland?
Any of the lands are out.
Yep. Also the stands.
No, it's Ireland.
All the stands are done.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
I was thinking of the stands and I was like, nope, they don't work.
You say Argentina. Thank you, Chelsea.
You're welcome.
Canada.
We're done with countries.
Yeah.
Are we?
Hold
No.
them in your head till after the game.
No, you should say them. The Wraith appears and is going to attack.
Egypt.
We already said that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's going to attack its sharks.
Greece.
Wait, can we?
12 to hit.
Cyprus.
Oh, I was gonna say, can we pass without trace before, like now?
Yeah, can we do it? Like right in front of him. Just
Or the
So
one.
the Wraith appears, goes to
Greece.
swing, misses.
Misses.
And you guys have a Wraith amongst you. If you guys would all like to attack it at the same time, please do so now.
Yeah. What
It has resistance to all damage types.
Oh.
So
Even Radiant?
You're all dealing half damage.
Wait, yeah, even
Oh,
Radiant?
except Radiant. It's not vulnerable though. It has resistance to most damage types.
My spiritual weapon's still out because I'm metagaming.
Nope.
I'm just kidding.
It doesn't last that long.
19 to
That'll
hit. Does that hit?
Yep.
Nice.
I just.
Its
screamed.
AC is 13.
17.
Yep.
I cast spiritual weapon.
Oh, 11 miss.
I cast spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I hit it with spiritual weapon.
Firebolt.
16 hits.
I screamed and hide.
If you're firebolting, it's a disadvantage because it's too close.
16.
I think.
Ooh.
Does that happen with
Wait. Let me see.
tertiary DM? Firebolt within range?
Am I threatened?
Threatened, wow.
is a Baldur's Gate. We can't
Yeah, no. Just straight roll, it's fine. Shillelagh missed. Sorry. Chase.
Shocker.
33 damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, do we get to?
You
this
didn't
a-
half it though.
Oh. Yeah.
17.
17.
Is this an attack of opportunity or an actual attack?
A regular attack.
So we can attack twice.
16.
Yeah, you have second attack. 11 damage? Or
No, 16. They hit.
hits.
11 damage.
11 damage, halved to 6.
So I did 10 on my first hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then 7 on my second hit.
Already have?
No.
Okay, have. So 5 and 4.
Mhm.
I wish that I could count.
These have a lot more health than I thought they would.
Yep.
Because there's
They
a
are
lot
tough.
of them.
There's like hundreds of them, you would imagine. You guys can see out of the hut. They are like swarming you, and you cannot see more than 5 feet through them.
Did they notice that one got in?
No.
14 more damage.
14 more damage. That is
10 radiant.
Oh,
10 radiant.
I haven't added any of my d4s from Pulse.
I didn't either.
Go for it.
So 3 extra radiant damage and 4 extra radiant damage.
At this point, I've completely lost track of numbers, and I'm going based solely on vibes.
Okay.
What was your bonus?
1.
Did you
Fantastic.
roll to hit him yet?
I missed.
Yeah.
We added an addendum to Chase's shillelagh where he can re-roll it again for half damage,
No,
and then keeps going, and then keeps fractioning further.
I
and
will not
further.
do that because we'll go for
Could I
forever.
build?
Yeah.
Could I use House of Cards on the floor so then there's like an extra layer inside the tiny hut,
Wraiths can travel through solid objects.
but they can't get through the House of Cards.
Is that true?
Yeah,
What
there's
does it
a
say?
shelter that has AC's 15 and 50 hit points.
I'm gonna roll a save for the
And
pulse.
wraiths hate it.
Anti-wraith house.
And maybe this goes against it, but it has to fit in a 40-foot cube centered on a point within 30 feet.
Yeah, no, that will not fit.
Okay, damn.
Also, it's still a solid object. They would fly through it. It loses to the pulse execute, and it explodes into dust. Some of the other wraiths are still swarming around you, and you see some of them like dipping under the ground and like trying to figure it out. As you guys are camping, this rest will not be safe. You will be constantly assaulted, and you will have to resist their attacks, and they will be dealing persistent damage to you guys as the night goes on. That was 6 seconds. You can imagine that a wraith is going to enter within let's say every half minute, a new wraith figures it out, and it's going to deal roughly 20 damage if it hits. It'll hit. It has a +6 to hit. It's gonna hit like roughly half the time against most of you, except for you. You'll be the last one to die if that's where it comes to.
That's fine.
But you guys kind of see this wraith, and another one comes through, and you dispatch of it as well. But you can tell that this is going to be really tough unless you find another way to deal with it.
Can we tell if they're like, are they coming in with a purpose for a singular person? Is it all of us?
They are swooping in from under and just swinging wildly at whoever is nearby.
Should we pass without trace now?
Can I do mage armor real quick?
Yes.
Okay.
Action mage armor and then pass without trace. If everybody wants to roll stealth,
Do we
Go for
agree with that before?
Yeah,
Yeah, I think we have to.
okay. 7 drops, pass without trace. Go for it.
You said +10.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
So he gives us +10?
Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Hell yeah. That's a 33.
And you don't have disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah.
Wow.
24.
36.
33.
27.
33.
30.
So you guys all rolled above 25.
Yay.
I roll a 24.
Gotcha. All the NPCs rolled above 20. You guys are incredibly stealthy at this point. I'm gonna roll an average perception for these wraiths and see how they do. Oops.
I'll whisper since we're stealth.
I can just message.
So we don't message me. We should
Okay.
go back to the boat.
Actually, I'll just use math.
Oh,
They're gonna see us leave.
Don't do that.
You guys are going to see them
supposed to have fun
5%
today.
less of the time because every 5% they'll roll a natural 20 and they'll see you guys, and then you'll kill the one that sees you. So if you see them 5% less of the time, that means it's every like 10 minutes one of them figures it out. Now your sleep will still not be restful, but you are
Look.
much safer.
Can we sneak out of
Yeah,
the
I was gonna say-
swarm in like 10 minutes and hide?
The Wraith Swarm is kind of like a cloud, just encircling the hut. If you would like to attempt to exit the hut and stealth away from them, you may attempt to do so.
We got an idea. Penny goes first.
yeah.
And he runs.
Hugh is also reaching like quantum levels of stealth. You imagine that you will never be noticed by any creature. They don't know you are here right now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave.
He's basically playing
Good luck,
Morrowind
guys.
by squatting the whole time.
Everyone else for now, I imagine, is gonna stick behind. Hugh, you leave and you start to walk out, and wraiths are just flying. You are just fucking mean mug walking through them, and they are just like going past you like you just aren't even there. And after about like 60 feet of just walking, you exit the cloud of wraiths and you turn around, and it is like a mountain of just like dead creatures just flying and swirling. And they all seem focused on the hut. Like, they are all here to assault your party. So they are with that job, if you would like to use that information. And then the rest of the town seems empty of stuff. You have like free reign to just fucking no clip anywhere and figure out
Would
whatever
I
you
not
want.
be able to do the same with a 33?
Yeah, I'd say a 33 will
I
get
don't
you
want
out
to
there.
leave yet. I'm staying back for a 2nd. I just wanted to make sure.
What is their
I
flight
also got a
speed?
33.
What can we like? What's their approximate flight speed?
Took him a
You
lot.
would say faster than you guys can run.
What about faster than I can fly?
Yes. You would say faster than Hugh can run. And he can run really fucking fast.
What
I'm
did
pretty speedy.
Penny roll on his stealth?
21.
It's not that great.
21.
Why did I do that? I should have lied. I should have
I've
lied.
got an idea.
Let me just real quick,
Okay.
because this could go with your plan.
Yeah, do
Does
it.
turn undead, like, are these things undead?
They are undead.
Huh. That
Can
was
you
it.
turn more than one undead?
You
Yeah,
turn-
it'll hit
I think
a-
it's an area.
Zone, I think. Undead Turner? Does it hit zone? Or is it like all with an eye-line?
I thought it was
Sorry,
around.
I was reading that as you guys were talking to me. I didn't realize you guys were talking to me.
You're good.
As an action, you present your holy symbol, blah, 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 centering undead, blah, blah, blah. Each undead that can hear or see you within 30 feet must make the wisdom saving throw. If it fails the throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. It just must get away from me. That's all it says.
Yeah. So
It doesn't
Does
really...
that follow? Does turn undead, like if we're moving, does it
it's kind of
keep
like
them
a
from
pop.
following?
It's
Okay.
like a Patronus charm.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a great way to put it.
So you doing that, I'm not going to do the fucking volume calculations, but like
I'll-
you can pop and pretty much
Well,
make half of them
we
turn if they all fail.
Yeah, we'll carry it. We'll do it.
I mean, I got a 33.
Can you
Fucking-
message can't put me in touch with you, right?
If I can still see Hugh, I can.
You cannot see him.
All right.
Okay.
It is 60 feet of dense wraith body that is just
Okay. Well, real
impossible
quick,
to see.
I'm gonna pick up Penny,
Okay,
and I'm gonna run out the door,
sounds good.
because he's got 21 stealth and I've got 33.
Sure,
So
sounds
I
good.
like to imagine he's gonna be seeing a lot more than I'll be seeing.
That's correct.
So I'm gonna run out. Which the dock is to the left, right? Did you kind of go left?
I kind of just.
You're
marched
just
on
out.
I'm just out. I'm just out.
All right. So you're gonna see me burst out the cloud of wraiths holding Penny.
Okay.
What's happening? Are they noticing Penny or are they not noticing Penny?
It is hard for you to notice if they are noticing him because you are running and there's lots of noise.
With your
Hold on.
plan here.
I want them to see Penny.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
And
could
so-
also.
I'm gonna. Oh, go ahead.
We could just go to the ship and start a fire.
I don't think they'll care
Leave
at
the
all.
boat.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, if you want to light our boat on fire, I'll go light the boat on fire with you.
I do like that because maybe they don't like fire or something. I feel like that's something that they could.
Well, no, I just thought it'd be like getting their attention. Like, oh, they left the hut. They're on the boat now.
Oh, and then they set it on fire.
Okay, what?
They were like, "Look at, we'll kill ourselves.
There's
We won't
way
let you
too
kill
many
us."
of them. I'll just die.
I think Hemp is also. He got a 33
I
as
think
well.
I'm gonna make Penny. Yeah, here we go. I set Penny down, and I turn back at.
Slap him in the face.
Hold a moment.
All right.
You,
So
you have
he's
already run
yells.
out of the tiny hut with Penny.
Yeah.
I need to do a calculation. Please
Okay.
wait for just a moment.
When you emerge from the raids, it's just bones in your arms.
I emerge and just fall on my hands. It's like
This is the
piranhas.
number, and then this is plus. Oh, it only goes up to 99.
Wait a minute.
Okay, you leave the hut. Over 100 wraiths see Penny and get attacks of opportunity on him.
Perfect.
And
He's so dead.
He takes 428 points of necrotic damage.
Oh, okay.
But he's very tanky.
Yeah. He's got what,
So he's
like
at half
9?
health. You exit the Wraith Cloud, and you see Hugh, and you have nothing in your arms. He is just gone.
I'm picturing the Always Sunny scene when they look across the bar at each other, and I'm just like,
You open your hands, and there's like the cloth that you were grabbing him with is torn off, but just a little bit in your palms.
Did you have any last words?
did who?
You recognize it as bits of shirt that just fell onto the ground.
No, I did nothing. You want to go set the boat on fire?
So wait, is the plan for all of us to get out of there?
Yeah, what? Now what's the...
What's the weather like?
I'm not in the house anymore.
Let me,
It's fine. It's clear.
Can
Clear-
wraiths be
clear-
frightened? Can wraiths be frightened? I don't think so. Okay, that's what I figured.
Yeah, they can.
Well, Hugh, I gotta say, it's great to be out here with you.
Yeah, it's nice to be safe.
I do have to say, remember when I asked him for a secret on what the first challenge was, but he could only do one because he was running out of time. I was running out of time to talk to him. And then Seven immediately started talking to him, and we never asked him what the other two challenges were, even though he could have told us the whole time. Do we want to see if Seven wants to talk to him and ask what to do?
Sure.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, you are only this stealthy for the next hour.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Plenty of time to.
Okay, do you want to talk to Seven to talk to...
That's what
hey,
we're
Sam.
planning on doing.
So,
Yes.
so you said it's clear. What do you mean by clear?
Like, there's no clouds in the sky, it's not raining.
There's no sunlight.
No, it's nighttime.
Oh, yeah, we're fucked. You're big fucked.
I will just talk to you as Otharius because I don't want to fucking play telephone with myself.
Okay.
Otharius is happy to talk to you, and he just goes, "Yeah, what's going on?"
What's the second trial supposed to be? I realized this whole time we could have just asked you.
Oh yeah.
What do we do?
Well, there was gonna be a big rainstorm, and it was gonna be like a test of like your, ocean faring, type stuff. And then the serpents.
Well, what are the wraiths?
Oh, these?
Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea.
Oh, that's worse.
I imagine this is just, the undead threat attacking you guys, seeing as you have, cast holy magic and, they're just dangerous to them.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe radiant, magic just attracts them. Maybe that could be it. We're the only people who used it. First time we've seen these goobers.
You're also the only people who are sailing on the ocean and surviving, and also the only people that are really in this fishing village.
That's so true. That's really true too. What'd you roll on stealth? What did you roll?
Me?
Yeah.
I rolled a 24.
Okay. I think Hip's gonna join the fellas outside.
What was your score?
33.
Fantastic. You walk outside
What about a
to
30?
the gang. 30 won't do it.
Oh, good.
Can I turn invisible? I can
Stealth
turn
gang.
invisible. Can I do that?
You would still get attack of opportunities by maybe 10 wraiths if you want to take a risk.
Yeah, no, that's fine. They can just drain my health.
Hey man.
Do you want or no?
No.
I didn't think so.
Do you think
Can I turn invisible and walk out to join them?
Let's see if wraiths can see through invisibility.
Are wraiths scared of him?
That's what,
Yes,
can't be frightened. They can be frightened. But
No.
But I mean, do they hate fire?
No.
You may.
Sweet.
Invisible, walk out. Well, here's the thing. Once you exit the wraith cloud, the wraiths are clouding in the area that they think the people are. After you exit the wraith cloud and are no longer invisible, assuming that it goes away, if it's a racial one,
Yeah.
then
distract. I swear
they
to
will
God.
turn and be able to see you.
I'll do it.
Unless you're...
I rolled a
I'll take
yeah,
one for
'cause I
the
only
team. You
rolled a
guys can get
20.
out. I'll distract
So
them for a minute.
after
guys
you
can
exit the
leave.
wraith cloud, you'll become
Actually,
visible
y'all
to
need
them,
to know
at least
your
to some of them, and then they will start attacking you.
Are you guys on the boat?
No. We're just outside.
Like, these
just
guys
gonna-
are completely undetectable by any means.
Everyone's just waiting for me to come out, and I'm like, well,
No,
you
I'm
and
with you.
and
Well,
Ferrer are stuck.
Yeah.
You
Can
guys
I
are-
like
And
hide?
Seven's stuck.
Stewie is also
Wait.
quite stuck.
Can
What did
I
Seven get?
hide
Not that
behind something?
we have a synergy that we haven't
You
used
already rolled
before.
stealth.
Yeah, what if it's
Okay.
Like,
pass without
the
trace
idea is that
squared?
we're covering all of
Yeah.
that kind of stuff.
What if it's you just let us live? For
Did you just beg?
for our
have-
synergy?
I have an idea,
Okay.
and you can chime in whenever if you think this works.
I have an idea.
You can ask your deity to assist me in some of my godly magic to maybe amplify it.
I can augur.
If you would like.
Do you agree? Do you think this will, are you on the same?
This is a synergy question. Those of you who are watching at home, the synergy between Foray and Valar has been decided, as they are sort of the chief planners of the group. If they can agree on a plan to work on together once per session, they'll get triple advantage. Breaking a couple rules here.
Yeah.
In a great
Unless there's a
way.
better. My out of character metagaming with you.
Yeah.
My plan is to give myself to the wraiths and cast my radiant consumption, which emits light, really bright light from me in a 10-foot radius. Maybe with the help of a god, I could be almost the sun.
With the help of the sun goddess.
And we don't know
or
anything.
a sun goddess.
And we don't know anything about sunlight's affecting anything here. Okay.
I would say both of you are holy people, and you would understand that sunlight is generally averse to
sunlight is the only thing that fucks with wraiths.
Yeah, pretty much.
Thank you.
Let's hear something coming from the shack.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk back and see what's going on.
Yeah, you guys walk back.
It's like in the cartoons when you hear the tools going off and the saws
There's a
and
cloud.
stuff.
I want to walk back in with you and open the door and be like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?
Why are you guys goofing around in here?
We gotta go."
All right. Yeah, let's run it.
Sure.
I call my deity and ask for help.
What is your? I think augury is a question, or is that something else?
Yeah.
Or I guess what's?
Can you help my boy?
You send your message, and yep, you get the text back, and you see 15 sun emojis, which is definitely a great sign.
Yeah.
And you feel a little bit powerful right now. I would say that your hands are kind of buzzing with energy to put into something.
I'm like Mr. Miyagi. And I come over and I just fucking put it on Valar's chest.
Now you are in fucking overdrive. You feel like you just got struck by fucking lightning, dude.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do a little wind up like someone who's about to sprint 100-meter dash.
Sure.
I'm gonna spread out my rings and I'm gonna fly straight out. And I'm going to cast Radiant Consumption.
Very good.
I'll read what it does if it matters.
Please do.
Searing light temporarily radiates from my eyes and mouth for the duration. I shed bright light in a 10-foot radius and dim light for an additional 10 feet. And at the end of each turn, each creature within 10 feet of me takes radiant damage equal to my proficiency bonus.
Okay. Yeah, this is fucking super cool. Man.
You incinerate one wraith and the rest.
That's why I need a boost.
They all funnel into your eyes and mouth.
It'll just block out this. That many of them will just block out the light unless there's extra stuff on top of it. It's probably
I'm gonna real fast turn to you and be like, "Let's leave."
Yeah, you guys should be.
We were
get the
in
fuck
the
out
hut.
of here.
Let's leave the hut.
This is so wild.
If this is death, then so be it.
No, I don't want it to be death. I want it to be
Life.
I want it to be life. I'm going to do something that is good for you, and you'll have to believe me. The light pouring from Valar is not only from his eyes and mouth, but his wings. And it is just blinding to everybody, and you sense that the wraiths getting close to you are almost being disintegrated instantly. And like Pac-Man, you just fly in sweeps and droves, and you clear out loads and loads and loads of them. And after the point that the wraiths feel that they are not confident in their ability to destroy you, they dissipate and fly away back to wherever they came from. You land, and you feel the energy start to leave you, and then it continues to do so, and then it continues to do so until you become normal.
Oh shit.
Your wings dissipate, and for an undetermined amount of time, you will be an average person. No magic.
Okay, just no magic.
No magic. You went Super Saiyan, and now you are.
An emotional moment.
Yeah.
Brought down to.
Sorry. You imagine that there's a chance to return to your former glory, but for now you are drained. But no wraiths.
I'm just sitting out there next to you two. Damn.
You did it. Really fucking
Kind of sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up next to you. No, I'm still invisible and just like, good job.
Hugh, I think you were right. We could have just lit the boat on fire. there.
Yeah, I had a hunch.
But it was so far away. He was right.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good point.
You never know.
You had to bring the boat
Push
to
the boat
We could have lit the
over
house on fire, maybe.
That's
Oh,
true. We could have burned down his house.
That's okay. I would understand.
Fuck, we probably could have really used his powers in the temple. Thanks for your sacrifice.
That was cool.
Wow.
And
Hey,
mine.
thanks for
I was hungry.
thanks
You
for burning
saved-
up your wings for them.
I'm gonna jump into his arms like, you saved us.
I don't know if I can carry you anymore. You're just gonna fall out.
No, you're not
strong. You're still big and
not-
strong.
You don't turn into
Well, it's like when
Slim Jim
Hercules.
guy.
Yeah, it's Hercules through the river Styx or whatever.
No, he's all might.
You are still a person who is strong, but just not
I'll
holy
catch
any longer.
you, and I'm gonna try and take off, and I can't fly, so we're both just gonna like fall on the ground,
I'm gonna hit him.
and
in
I'm
the
gonna
head
cry a little bit.
Gonna hit him in the head with my stick.
I can't help but feel like Foray may have played a part in him losing his power, so I'm gonna feel really sad.
And saving everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone who didn't have a 33 stealth.
Yeah, all two of us.
What's 7 roll?
Oh yeah. What's that guy up to?
He rolled
Watch him
a,
roll like a 4.
he rolled a 24.
Yeah, see, he was
Plus
he
10,
needed it.
34?
It was
a shame we
24
couldn't-
plus whatever his stealth is.
Shame we couldn't save Penny.
I know.
I don't know where he is.
Oh yeah, that guy.
What happened to Penny? Did anybody see him?
I think
Darius is just looking around like,
He got picked apart like a chicken bone. It's the wildest part.
I
Yeah.
opened the door. Next thing I know, he was gone.
I saw Penny go out there.
Uh-huh.
Big bright light, and now Volar's powers are gone. So I think Penny stole Volar's powers
powers.
and ran away.
Wow. That's probably
Wow.
what happened.
That is what happened.
I hate that guy.
Yeah. You were right. We should have never trusted him.
That's what I always said.
Otharius talks to Seven, who talks to you guys, and he just goes, "That was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. I don't know how you did that, but that makes me feel like we have a chance to win."
I feel like maybe we have a candidate for a god. Get those powers right back.
I'm not gonna say no to that.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't.
Also,
that
I
guy-
would like to sleep now.
Yeah.
If we maybe wanna.
Yeah, you guys are unthreatened, and you are able to complete a long rest.
Maybe let's change up our sleep schedule where we sleep during the day when wraiths can't attack us, and then we do shit during the night.
To make sure they can attack us?
Well, either way, we're like, what do you want to do? Not be able to sleep during the night because we have to protect ourselves from the wraiths? Yeah.
It's up to you guys.
Oh, if they come
Well,
back,
luckily
I think
they're
we're
gone.
fucked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my nap.
Let's sleep.
Where do we
Sleepy
sleep at?
deepies.
Going
Long rest complete. You guys wake up, and it is the morning time, and the sounds of crashing waves gently wakes you as you are in this coastal fishing village.
What an uneventful night.
I'll be right here.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't light the boat on fire.
Oh! Do I still have Maximo?
He's not around.
I get up and I run onto the boat and see if anything happened to Pillow Shark.
The pillows are completely torn up, and your jacket is gone.
I fucking knew it. They fell for it.
That's why they attacked us. They were they didn't even want us. They were so mad you got one over.
Yeah,
on them like that.
wow.
They were like, oh, those bastards.
Can I do a little like insight on my knowledge of wraiths to see how they tracked us so well?
If you want, you can do religion.
Nat 20.
Yeah. Wraiths are, one, quite intelligent, but two, you imagine the way that they were moving and how things have been going, they were following an order. And this order could have been magically imposed on them to fight or find or attack or kill, any amount of powerful force against them. And you guys were so overwhelmingly powerful compared to other people that, it was like a moth to a flame. It's like you guys are just radiating magic, and they are just like, ooh, yes, please. And
There's like
they-
a machine learning wraith system where
Yeah.
they're going to go in and annihilate whatever's a threat.
honestly, not unlike that.
Okay, cool, thanks. Yeah, guys, they're a machine learning wraith system that's going to go in and annihilate anything that's a threat to them. We're fucked. Thank you.
Well, all the wraiths are dead.
Well, and now
All of them are
Valar's
dead?
not as powerful or magical,
Maybe,
so
like,
maybe we're not as
15 of them
attractive
lived?
anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely will have less
we're
of a
tracked.
ping.
Aren't wraiths?
Oh, yeah.
Aren't
He
wraiths
doesn't
like,
put his head
wouldn't I know
beyond
from my
that.
next 20 that wraiths have a system of
Well, we took a long rest. Half of
being
that, so
generated?
let's be putting-
You imagine that wraiths will return and repopulate, but the quantity of wraiths that you destroyed is literally uncountable.
Guys, we destroyed a keystone species of this habitat.
We've committed
Good.
a genocide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
it seems like they weren't doing too much for the ecosystem.
Kind of
though.
based even.
I would like to say that prior to long rest, I re-armored.
I would like to
Gotta
say
sleep in that metal.
I'm disappointed by that.
Should we
Shark will.
should we set sails, boys?
Do we
Said
wanna-
boys.
do we
Let's
wanna
set
explore
boys.
the
I was
Set
town?
boys a sail, baby.
Oh, yeah. Do we want to do anything in this?
There's still zombies here. We can kill them if we.
There might be
Yeah.
goodies.
Grind some experience.
Can Hemp take a little looky around for maybe a magical shop, like a little wizard sundries?
You are a smart person, Hemp, and you look
Thanks.
around, and this is just a lame fishing village when it comes
guys,
to magic.
this place sucks.
You are about to go to a spirit temple. You imagine magic will abound there.
Well, maybe.
Let's leave.
Let's leave.
You leave.
That's boys sails.
Yes.
Set boys.
You guys boy, and the ship leaves the pier, and you head off in the direction of the spirit temple.
Yay.
And that's where we're going to end the episode.
Woo!
Off and away.